for so edwin a man for moto aba e wo kurom ha omo so nkomunya akwan anka hwan na akonya anka hwan na ombe prefer say only MPP and NDC anim difference umu nti the post no ba aya mon share the target group na sample no the buy and rate a post on social media. Now global info post no any three types. If you are no social media online, if you so no telephone, if you so no face to face. But the buy and run no any first part of the national tracking poll no every 90 days no. And no ye view of social media so na assign ye view of telephone so na assign ye view of face to face. Until we the online version no. Next week Monday the best share any amount for the our telephone so for about a week. Ye no so na ye any amount for abon komo on in the constituency face to face. Into ni na beba. Say we ni na yaka just ni na abom na overall response no saying any call no. But when near the first part you releasing it because last time you release the same social media poll no and san you did the main post nearby so that will be consistent. In say social media post no a man for doing now adding to social media post look say opinion poll no telephone a bit more our telephones randomly a bit so face to face no you be a bit no makasa and a bit more so na you go face to face no yin chia o da and you o ya brabum but imagine so here for example omwa ebia omoye upper class middle class near you know omo ko baby e be kono it's possible say you ko ho a yin chia nti no say we be social media no a e ma makonya e ma omo so omo respond na ya tie omo voice you be tie omo voice from the social media aspect no nti nyina no e ho hia nti amanfo nkama kuma to yem we a social media aspect of the poll and no ntre say the leading no on no be win but e tre say amanfo a omo see omo ye NPP.Full ana omo ye NDC.Full no omo nya akonya asen ko be yi frankato nyina na nkasa ni bakoro na be yi no we ain't delegates we ordinary voters inti akra ambechi tiba no payi ena ndi abetu je no ti aya mon hye so mon tie ni ye delegate poll ena ye citizens poll or voters poll eno ade no enye delegate no ya to adwade da you know the lead ena the coordinator ma o hwe delegate poll ne MPP.Full admin poll no difference wo mu whereas MPP delegate no relation is much closer among almost some MPP.Full no gap no so nti crime de beba no pay ena me da pay me da mase yo hema kwa babium eba global informatics I'm doing the Musa Dankwa this segment you be share the social media post na no as part of a national tracking poll. Mbekaya every 90 days be also every 3 months be a national tracking poll. Na NDC.Full be no yakase ye ben every 90 days or every 3 months because omonko akansi in soon. Inti ehun hia say ye ben monthly. See the MPP.Full be no. And NDC.Full delegate so you start NDC delegate where NDC.Full kwa adwin from NDC voters no omagwe ene ye biti demokra mamo take part in the poll and democracy from TikTok from Facebook from X mina democracy mama yehu madwin na ene ma ekoso emutrimo quietly nti ene ye be release just the portion of the poll na efa in this flag there nsem no na be a bit ti ni kakra da kiremo yensuro obi ankase yenyakum ewa NDC race no oma mukaso yama obi won se onya yama obi awon okrum ha democracy yama obi amon Oma muso omukase too early no. Yatiase too early a menhwe memma ha de oba ubeti ubehu de ebia ensese ubehu ntini se ompese ubehu a aja na opro be afa we data ye de sending ma amanfo omo kire omo adwen too early not too early amanfo kire omo adwen ye kori nyina na omo kire omo adwen ye hwe the race no in September the same pool across the country on social media no ye hwe when na o lead ewo NDC di mo na Haruna Idrisu ewo 28%. Sorry, 27%. September, Haruna Idrisu 27%. Na General Asedin Kitia ewo 23%. Na Julius Zebra ewo 14%. Ena Atufosin ewo 13%. Na Gina na Nidinka ho ena manfo bo kuka Edinidiaba just to see where she is. Ena Erikupuku now 11%. Ablakwa now 7%. Ena Omamakano around 5%. And then Senate and then Haruna Idrisu ewo 28%. We're free 27 about 28%. General Mosquito Asedin Kitia now 23 sorry, I feel 24%. We're cost by 1%. Haruna so akosro by 1%. Julius Zebra now over 14%. I feel Swati about 4%. And Atufosin now over 13%. I feel akosro 28%, up 15% point. Now, Professor Jen Ajima now was 0, I feel of course 7%. Erikopoku now over 11%, I feel other 2%. Ablakwa now was 7%, I feel other 4%. And Joshua Alabi and there over 3%. Okay, ye titi ye kind of rumors no say na race no etim. But you be say in case say be a Haruna Idrisu say on Kobium because a man for casting north the bedding. And Professor Jinana so by 2028 we're flipping and I think age may not be on the side. And to say okay be a Haruna Idrisu on and a Jinana on saying na NDC for race no. We are in the Sanoa na Atufosin ako 40%. Na Asedin Kitia about 32%. Julius Zebra no 9%. Ablakwa no 10%. Joshua Alabi 6%. Erikopoku 3%. Nti se Gina na enim na Haruna so nima say na NDC for no chere omadi. Now, interesting thing is say o hwe data no a so we Haruna Idrisu free na Gina so we free mu a omo combined vote no about 35%. Now, why in a share of this vote no? Why vote? Why na benya Haruna Idrisu vote? Why the benya other people vote? But starting from omo vote no, total of 35 no. Why in a big grade? O here big data no. I said in Kitanya 24% of the 35% no. Debra in 13%. Atufos in 34%. Erikopoku in 4%. Ablakwa in 16%. And Joshua Alabi in 9% of total vote now. Jenana and Haruna Ijagu from no. Omotichen say until broadly at 34% and General Mosquito 24%. Ablakwa in 16%. Debra in 13%. Alabi in 9%. And Erikopoku in 4%. Now, interesting thing is that a sign scenario be in the question. No, you can say okay. Say assuming say Jenana wanko Haruna so anko and you can say Debra so anko mobile ni say interestingly ohwe omotuma Haruna no a omo vote beko ni say omo a omotuma Jenana se onimu a hwan ene bet se sa ne vote no ena se Debra so enka ho a hwan na bet sa Debra vote ena se ato se ato Ablakwa so ankontesi a hwan de benya Ablakwa vote no Into we see analysis who here yaye. What share data no very interesting. For how to agree so 28% of omotuma no. So onimwa omotuma asedin ketia. Now so 51% abotuma haruna so onimwa omotuma atufoso. 6% etuma erikupoku. 12% etuma Joshua Alabi. And 3% say omi undecided. So over Professor Jenana Poku ni vote no 28 echo mosquito chain, but 53 echo atufosin chain. 6% echo erikupoku. 13% echo Joshua Alabi. And 3% 0% say omi undecided. Uba oma wotmo a black one 25% etuma asedin ketia. 56% etuma atufosin. 9% etuma eligopoku. And 6% etuma Joshua Alabi. 4% say omi undecided. Now so omo amatuma Julius no 18% etuma asedin ketia. 62% etuma atufosin. 12% etuma eligopoku. 6% etuma Joshua Alabi. And 2% undecided. Into technically, so we these people free more. I said, do more than half of Omotuma no. Omotuma Sancrophone, Omotuma Atufosin. What does it mean? Does it mean say Atufosin will be a force to be reckoned? Will it be a fierce fight between Mosquito and Atufosin and I said, race no Bessison? Say, I don't know, Castle Obeko. James or Beko, a black Sokoa, Dien in ABC. Interesting times ahead, our NDC.Full. Thank you very much, Edamasi. About global informatics. Within the Musa Dankwa, head of polls, research, and strategy at Global Informatics. Last week, or for this Monday, you started your online version of the tracking poll now. No. Mobekaya. The link to TikTok ha. A month for Nibi. A take part. A month for take part from Twitter, from Facebook, from TikTok, and from WhatsApp groups. In a damunasi for taking part. Ama a month for arguing. Now this morning, the best tactic. Some of the initial results na abano. For the MPP flag bearership race and NDC flag bearership race. By the way, segment here MPP flag bearership race no. Among omo MPP.Full omo take part in the saving no. Omo being the same. Yenche share survey ya deploying na mobeka ya question na do so pa questions be brain. But we focus just on the MPP leadership race no. Among omo see omo MPP.Full. We yemfa NDC.Full adwin enka ho. Yemfa CPP.Full adwin enka ho. Ena yemfa floating for the enka ho. Just MPP.Full kwa omo omo to aba okrom ha. O hwe result na by no in September no na MPP.Full mo take part in the same survey no. Omo supported by me na 56%. 56%. Omo no supported Kennedy. That time, now 40%. Omo back Brian, by 1%. Baumia, Brian Tampon 1%. And Iduchum so now 1%. Sorry, 3%. And Kobna de Japan not only B. But I feel what has happened, NAC in terms of amount for arguing. You share data no not Baumia or would cost 75% from maybe over 50% or cost 75%. Kennedy, Swati, about 18%. Iduchum, almost only to get about 1%. But Brian Champon, or cost 5%. And Kobna Adi Japan, so cost 1%. We need delegates. That the way Omo to about some MPP.Full take part in the poll. We a special one. Ye NDC.Full adwin free mu. Ye Omo say omo floating for adwin free mu. Omo say omo dom other parties no. Yanka omo yanka ho. we NPP.Full so that you be broadly the amount for along the lines of MPP flag bearership. So far, no, we have seen that Baumia has gone up in the poll on the social media post, no, compared to Kennedy. Kennedy has dropped quite significantly, and Baumia has gone up quite significantly. Brian again by 4%. We share MPP race no among the social media between September and December. No, this is the trend.